Jamal, welcome to Queen's Park Rangers. How pleased are you to get this sorted out right at the start, really, of the January transfer window?
I'm really pleased that we got it done this early. Like I say, first week of Jan, really, and we've managed to sort everything out and get going. And just can't wait to get on the pitch, train with the boys tomorrow, and then hopefully get into the games.
How beneficial is that? Because if you're in a situation where it's highly likely you'll be going out in January, you're almost living in limbo until that move goes through.
Yeah, that's literally what it is. You're just waiting every day thinking, is today going to be the day? But thankfully we haven't had to wait too long, and just buzzing to get going.
Little more than 6 years ago, you left Hemel Hempstead in the National League to sign for Portsmouth. It's been some 6 years. Do you take time out to think about what you've achieved in what is really a very small space of time?
Honestly, not really, because there's always something more, or like I'm always pushing for more. So I haven't taken the time to look at it too much. Obviously, sometimes you think like what I was doing a couple of years ago compared to what I'm doing now it's like two polar opposites. But like I'm just blessed and happy to do the thing that I love to do, and I'm grateful for every opportunity.
It's no secret that you broke into the professional game later on in life at 22. You had an alternative full-time job as well. Do you think that gives you a different mindset? I'm not saying a better mindset, but do you think it gives you a different mindset to players who perhaps have been in and around the professional game from 10, 12, 14 years of age?
I think so. For me personally, it just makes me more grateful, more appreciative of the small things. Obviously, I've been through ups and downs, but recently, obviously, with minimal game time, it can be difficult. But I just find myself grateful that I am where I am, and I've been in a lot worse positions than I am today, and try and attack each day with all I can and try and improve.
That minimal game time you reference, it's not something that you've been used to over the last 6 years. Has that been a major driver for you in terms of coming out on loan? Because it would have been easy to stay where you are in the comforts of home.
Yeah, of course. Previously I've pretty much played almost every game. I was talking to the physio, I haven't missed a game due to injury in the last 6 years ever, so I've pretty much played every game available. But just hasn't happened that way for me at Bournemouth recently. So for me, it was about getting out and playing good football, and not only showing what I can do, but trying to add to the team and push towards a promotion.
You're a local boy from Harrow.
Yeah.
Does that help when it comes to the decision-making process? Again, no secret that you had a few suitors.
Yeah, 100%. Like I say, from Harrow, it's literally 20 minutes away. This is probably my local club. This and Watford, growing up with my two local clubs. I was actually here when I was 14 for a little bit, but didn't transpire too well because Raheem Sterling was playing in a similar position and was about 2 years younger than me. So that didn't that kind of closed my pathway here. But hopefully we've gone full circle now, and we can do something special.
So that was an interesting time for you, trying to break into the youth team here at QPR at 14, and you've got a 12-year-old Raheem Sterling biting at your heels.
Literally. I think he might have even been playing the year above me at the time, which was mental. I think I played one game with him where I played the year above, but he must have been playing two and a half years above. So I can't hold that against anyone. Do you know what I mean? He's had an amazing career, so there's nothing personal there. But it feels good to be back, basically, and to try and do something here that I thought I was going to do many years ago.
Does that give you extra additional motivation that you had that time here when you were 14? You've come back now, 28, having achieved so much, like we've spoken about, to say, okay, now I'm ready to show QPR.
Yeah, 100%. Like I say, I've got that fire in me to try and prove. I feel like my whole career, I felt like I've had to prove my worth, kind of thing. Like I've got a bit of coming from non-league, you've always got a bit of a inferiority complex about you, and you always feel like you're going to the next level can you maintain at this level? And my career has literally been, almost every season has been the next level up. So I've constantly got to prove that I'm capable at this level. And even now, just because I'm coming from a Premier League club doesn't mean that I don't feel like I have to prove myself again at this level. So I'm raring for it.
Scoring goals has been an issue for QPR over the last couple of months. We've scored 3 in our last 10 league games. Is that almost an opportunity you relish to come in and help to solve that?
Yeah, 100%. That's what I like to bring to the team. I feel like I've got a decent goal scoring record, and I feel with the players that are already here, a lot of the creative forward players, I feel like there's an opportunity there to try and get on the end of some chances and hopefully help the team.
The Championship's a division you know well. You've played in it for 3 seasons with 3 different clubs. You reached the playoff final with Swansea, achieved promotion with Bournemouth. It's a tough league. What does it take to be successful in it?
Just relentless, just being relentless and ruthless with everything, because there's stages where you play Saturday, Tuesday, week to week, and it's just being able to, whatever happened in the game before, to move on and go again, and either don't get too high, don't get too low, because there's literally a game almost every 3.5 days in a champ. So it's just constant relentlessness.
And how would you describe yourself as a player?
I don't know. I don't want to sound crazy or like too big-headed, but I don't know. A goal scorer, I guess. I don't know. An attacking player that likes to score goals. I guess every attacking player wants to score goals, don't they? So I'm going to go with that.
And a lot of your career has been played wide. You played through the middle, most notably at Swansea, and scored 14 goals in that season. Do you enjoy playing through the middle?
Honestly, I enjoy playing anywhere, to be honest. Right, left, or down the middle. I say more recently I've played more down the middle, but originally I've always been off either the right or left flank. So I'd say I'm pretty comfortable wherever, but wherever needed, basically.
And a lot is said about the creativity of players we've got in the squad, like Ilias Chair, like Chris Willock. Does that excite you to be coming in to play with the likes of them in terms of the opportunities that can be created?
Yeah, I've played against them both many a times, and definitely a handful to defend against. Very creative, very comfortable on the ball, and yeah, I'm sure there'll be lots of chances created, and hopefully I can get on the end of some of them.
You're here on loan until the end of the season. By the end of this loan spell, how do you hope QPR fans remember you?
I hope they remember me as someone who came in, worked as hard as they could, and scored as many as he could. I'm not going to put a number on it, but just scored as many as he could, took his chances, and hopefully helped the team get promotion.
Have you got a number in your head?
I've got a number in my head, but I'm not gonna. I'll share it at the end of the season. I'll tell you if I made the number or not.
Okay, and just finally, like you said earlier, you haven't had much game time this season, but you're not used to being out through not being available. Are you fit and available for this weekend?
Yeah, fully fit and available. Although I haven't been playing that often, training's been really hard. Doing extras, keeping on top of fitness and that. So, because obviously I knew this opportunity was coming at some stage, so I was just wanted to be ready for whenever that came, and thankfully it's come quite early in the window. So, fit and ready to go.
Very best of luck.
Thank you.